So today I'm going to try a different video. I'm using my phone for the first time and we'll see how well this works. But to start with, hey everybody. Today I'm going to talk about what I think is my favorite piece of desert gear. So a little bit further back to get it there picture. My UV protective buff that I wore on my trip going on the Western Express this past summer, going from Pueblo, Colorado, on this side of the Western Continental Divide, all the way to, to the California-Nevada border. Didn't quite make it because of injuries, but in any case, I made it across all the open desert, and from experience out there, this was just my favorite piece of sort of desert and wind and downhill specific gear that was most helpful. And reason was, so I'd wear this pretty much all the time when just to have a little bit of something covering my neck. But what I ended up doing more broadly was I'd have it underneath my helmet like this so that I could just keep sun off my ears, sun off the back of my head, sun off my neck. And whenever you had actual times where it was enough wind where you weren't gonna be fogging up your glasses, I'd pull up here, and if I was really in a windy situation or dry or really sunny and baking, I'd pull it up all the way up to here, right up to the edge of my sunglasses, and then my head covering on top would be protecting me here. And from experience, from the for a day or two where I was really in hot, dry, windy conditions and was just trying to keep up with just sunscreen, you can't do it. At least I wasn't able to keep it up. And so, but once with chapstick sunscreen, but once I was doing that and keeping myself covered better on the lips as opposed to just on my chin, it really made a big difference. So from that experience on this trip, I'd say it's just, if you're going in desert, windy, dry, sunny conditions, like, I hate reapplying sunscreen, and this is just going to be your best bet for being able to really avoid having to remember, oh, I'm tired and I've been biking for 5 hours today, and did I apply it 2 hours ago or an hour ago or 3 hours ago, and trying to remember that, and unless your brains are just way better than mine, which is very possible, you're going to have a difficult time remembering if you've taken care of that and just doing it well, and then you're going to have dust collect on your skin from it and all that kind of problems, and it's just not a great time to have to do. Now in tropical conditions this might not work as well because fog and mist are going to collect on your glasses, but if it's windy, if you're going downhill, or if it's really dry, this just works really well. Because when I was out there, when I'd be climbing, I'd have it over my chin and over the back of my neck and covering my ears. And when I'd be descending, I just pull it right up over. And this is also nice because redoing all this takes just seconds. So once I start going downhill, I don't even really have to do anything. I can just grab, pull it up, and once I'm getting off, or once I am stopping someplace, if I want to take a photo and I don't want my glasses to fog, I just pull it down again, pull it to here, and for a lot of the day, even if there's a lot of sun and that I'm trying to keep off of myself, as you can see, I can keep a lot of my cheeks covered. It keeps my neck covered, even with it pulled all the way up to there. Like, this is just a good I'm seeing if Lady will come over because it seems like people like seeing her. But my cat. Um, but yeah, so I'd say if you're going someplace dry and desert and you have like the first thing that's, singular kind of piece of equipment, this would be what I'd say. Second, of course, is my dromedary water bag, but there's probably better options out there for that too. I just have experience with what I've got, but um, I'll do a better video about that in the future, showing showing how I've learned to strap it down and how to get water out of it while it's on your bike, strapped down to a rack. But yeah, hope this is useful for folks, and I'll see how posting this first one recorded with a phone goes. Thanks. Bye.